Hello YouTube, back once again with my iZombie reviews, and here we are with episode 8, Dead Air, and yeah, let's talk about this one. Well, a lot happened this episode, a lot plot-wise. I'll get to that in a minute, but first let's just talk about, the case of the week, pretty standard stuff. I kind of like the slight twist to the case this week, though, how, the killer basically made the detectives follow a wrong path and like trying to get out of it and like frame it on someone else. I thought that was a good idea. I really like that. And yeah, the brain Live wasn't that well, it was fun. It wasn't the best though. It wasn't as funny as some of the other ones. It wasn't as funny as like say like the sociopath murderer. That was hilarious. But yeah, just just pretty common stuff there. But let's talk about it because this episode actually brought a lot of major points of the show to play in this one. So really interesting episode. Well, Ravi tried to Ravi, while trying to get Major out of jail, he ends up meeting Liv's roommate, who he wants to ask on a date, and that was one of my favorite things. Just when Ravi was waiting in the police station, he just gets a kid's magazine, a kid's brain teaser, just trying to solve them. That made me laugh. That's just how Ravi kills his time, and so that was going on, and funny stuff there, and yeah, I'll always say, like, I think I think Liv's roommate, that is the best chance we have there is at the moment to make this character interesting, is just get her hitched with Ravi, because then at least Ravi will always be there, so, there's that. Then that happened, but the character who's becoming much more interesting now is actually Major, for the fact he is actually now getting closer and closer to Blaine's group and the zombie conspiracy apocalypse thing, and I really like the one thing I didn't like from the plot point though is well, one, I like the fact that he's basically just completely like fallen, like his life's in ruins now, trying to like get to the bottom of the secret, especially with the fact that you learn that the police captain is basically serving Blaine. And I gotta say though, like, okay, so I assume the cops that basically let Blaine go without checking the brain of that zombie guy, I assume they were told by the police captain to do so. I only thought there was like, are all the cops like dirty zombie cops? Like, why wouldn't Clive know anything about this? But I digress. And but yeah, no. But the one thing I didn't like though is when he told Liv, like, look, I think I saw someone's brain, and Liv was like, oh yeah, you know what? I think they're zombies, and they're part of an evil gang, and we have to go kill them. And no, she's like, oh, you're just crazy, because now I'm pretty sure, like, really the way this is going is it's gonna be Major will discover the zombies and just assume Liv's part of the evil zombie gang and turn on her, but yeah, whatever. And I also love the fact that it ended with like basically looking like Major's gonna try to take justice into his own hand, and ended with seeing him buying a gun. I thought that was interesting. But also, I really like how in this episode also showed like the fractured relationship between Ravi and Liv, like when she basically just goes too far with what she says, and like he just is always just like, you can't keep just saying anything you want about me, and then she's like, look, I'm sorry, you're my friend, you're the only one who knows what I'm going through, sorry about this, and so there was that. Like I said, fair relationship on the show is those two's friendship, and so there was that. And the last major plot point is Ravi realized he made the zombie rat, and which led to an amazing Game of Thrones reference from Liv. That was amazing. But with the Lannisters, while Ravi is at the end of the episode is experimenting on the rat, it bites through his metal gloves and bites him. So Ravi may be becoming a zombie. Honestly, I don't think he's gonna become a zombie. I just don't. I think it would somewhat kill the premise of the show to a certain degree. Like, what would be the point of just having Liv be the zombie? So I'm pretty sure he won't be a zombie, especially for the fact that the way the next episode was marketed, it showed him like not as a zombie, but him just like basically like counting the hours. So I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be a zombie. I think it's just going to be a comedic episode of him thinking he's becoming a zombie. Because we still don't really know how zombies are made in this world, like how you can transfer the zombie disease besides the drug thing. But yeah, so a lot of interesting plot points this week. Really excited to see where this show's going. Oh, and finally, Liv basically just learns that Blaine's the killer, and she's like, well, better go kill Blaine now. And so excited for next week. Excited for the next, now that the major plot points are starting to come into the center. And it's not just the case of the week thing. But anyway, YouTube. So all I can say is this is probably one of the best episodes of iZombie so far. Definitely one of the best. And but besides that, YouTube, as always, please subscribe. I will see you next time. Okay, bye.